We all know that NFTs are about digital art. But since this industry has taken the world by storm, it only makes sense that there's going to be some new enhancements as time passes. One of these innovations is the addition of physical merchandise to the digital NFTs. Basically, this means that your NFT can also be tangible now. Thanks to these new changes, NFTs can now include both the digital and physical assets with the same proof of ownership. This is, of course, because the minting is still done on the blockchain systems. One such platform that is making the most of this innovation is Uniqly.io. Uniqly is the world's first NFT ecosystem that allows NFTs to be materialized into physical assets along with the standard proof of authenticity. It is also quite popular in the NFT industry thanks to this feature. It is listed on an official crypto exchange called Uniswap, and is backed by industry partners such as Chainlink. As a matter of fact, Uniqly is attracting attention from all age brackets because of the material integration in a digital space. Uniqly's focus on production and delivery of physical assets has resulted in a massive surge of interest. Media channels like Bitcoin.com and Yahoo Finance have already featured this service in multiple postings. However, before I get to this particular feature, I am going to explain some of the other services Uniqly provides. First are NFT stores. This is a space where you can launch your own NFT collection backed by real-world assets. It does not matter who you are. Uniqly will always welcome you. With their NFT stores, you can smoothly launch your own NFT storefront, where Uniqly and its team will take care of all your back-end work. They also help with the production and logistics of the physical assets attached to your NFTs. The next service is Escrow. This one helps you make money from NFTs without even having an NFT. Yes, all you need to do is tokenize your products and services on Uniqly, and you can transform them into NFTs. You can also generate additional digital collections to go with these assets. For example, if you are a wine brand and want to sell some exclusive photos of your products, then you can turn these photos into NFTs through Uniqly. These photos will be turned into a series of digital photographs, and by selling both physical and digital copies you will be able to earn additional income. Uniqly also offers its own NFT marketplace. So basically, you can create and sell your NFTs here. Or even better, you can transform your physical assets into digital NFTs and sell them on the same platform. It makes life a lot easier for creators and resellers. Note that each and every NFT that is available on Uniqly's website is backed by a physical asset. This is something that no other NFT marketplace offers. Now, I am going to talk about the physical manifestation of these NFTs through their other services. The first one is their generator tool. The Uniqly generator allows you to design and create your own NFT that is backed by a physical asset. Of course, you need to own the copyright to this asset, otherwise you will face a lot of legal issues in case your NFTs sell for thousands of dollars. Stay focused now, because I am going to give you a short tutorial on how to do this. First, you will need to connect your MetaMask wallet to Uniqly.io. This is a requirement to generate your items, so please make sure that you have signed up on MetaMask before you do anything else. Second, you must choose a product you want to create based on what you own the copyright to. Then, you must give it a name and description to be listed under. Now, add elements to your product like shapes, images or texts directly from the left panel on your screen. On the right side you will notice an option to delete these elements. You can also edit properties and set layers by using the drag and drop function. You can play with both the front and the back sides of your item to enhance its look. Now, you need to click on Generate Item. Next, you should mark all the required consents that will be needed to proceed. Then, provide an email address and pay in the UNIQ token for the approval process. You will then get verified by Uniqly's system and admins. The UNIQ token is basically the cryptocurrency of Uniqly that you can store in your MetaMask wallet. Please note that it can take up to 24 hours for this process to be completed. After you finish this, your item will appear on the My Items page in the Generated Items tab that shows the pending status. You will be informed about the result of the process through email, so please enter your primary email ID when you sign up to Uniqly. When your item gets the approved status, you will be able to mint your new NFT. Once the NFT is minted, your item will appear on the My Items page in the My Wallet NFTs tab. It is done now. Your NFT is finally tradable in the marketplace. Please note that the most common form of merchandise is clothing. So your NFTs will probably be backed by a t-shirt or something similar, unless you want to convert a physical asset that you already own. Okay, now that we are done with the generation part, I am going to talk about NFT claiming. This only works if you are a buyer. When you purchase an NFT on Uniqly.io, you will be given the choice to burn your NFT so that it gets destroyed in the digital space. If you do this, then your NFT will only exist as a physical piece. Your NFT's design and QR codes will be printed onto your physical item, and you will also get a certificate of authenticity from Uniqly. This will prove your ownership of the asset. You can also scan the QR codes for further evidence. You will be taken to the Uniqly website and it will confirm you as the owner of the original NFT. The security is backed by the same blockchain concept that powers other marketplaces such as OpenSea and Mintable, so do not worry about the status of your legal ownership. This is of course, not to say that your digital NFT does not exist anymore. It just means that your physical asset becomes your primary proof of ownership. The record of your ownership will remain on the blockchain forever. Please note that the production and delivery processes are completely handled by the Uniqly team. Your input will end after you generate the physical item. Of course, the primary advantage of having a physical asset to go with your NFT is that you have something tangible. This adds value to your NFT, and it is a huge factor for increasing its price in the secondary NFT market. If you keep the physical asset in mint condition, then you can charge even higher for it. A lot of people are willing to pay a premium on physical art, and this is your chance to make the most of that audience. You can check out my videos on selling NFTs in the secondary market if this topic excites you. Exercise your fingers and like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you appreciate this kind of content. I will see you soon with more NFT tips and tricks.